We love you, Detroit! What a showing for the Motown. First couple nights of the NFL draft, bringing it, going for the record for attendance. Incredible. And in the NFL draft party room for night 2? Are you kidding me? That was incredible. Never seen that before on a night 2. Usually it dissipates a little bit, but last night, you guys still bringing it strong. Big attendance. A lot of analyzing. The tempo was picked up, obviously. I'm hustling to get this video in before round 4 begins, but you guys did an awesome job last night. Duck Meat starting it off last night with the one random trivia game victory, a little karma for his Steelers going into the draft night. I'll get to that very, very shortly. Andy 8010 winning all 9 NFL draft trivia games, extending his NFL draft trivia wins to 14. Great job. Back-to-back nights. He's been incredible. Also with talking about the picks. NY Man returns on Friday night. He's nailing picks again with his astute analysis. Love seeing him come back in and do his thing. What a gem he has become with NFL draft analysis. This guy knows his stuff, boys. All right. Like I said, a big showing. And then at the end of the night, we had a little encrypted science, a little window tap showing, as well as a little Kari Thaggood finally coming in. Talk about her Cowboys, asking some questions about day 3. Good to see her coming in. Mrs. Sparkle was back. Didn't see Brittany, but saw some of the newbies coming in talking draft. We had a lot of trivia going on. It was rapid fire all night long. The picks were speeding up. And when it got to the Falcons pick in the 3rd round, that's when they officially stopped showing all the announcements on the picks. Okay, boys. All right, so the losers from night 2, as far as the NFL teams. Falcons, number 1. They paid an insane amount just to go move up to get Rook, the defensive tackle, the Nigerian Nightmare Part 2. Not good. And then Braden Trice. I don't know what was up with that pick. He's light. He's kind of lacks height, lacks length, lacks discipline. The guy out of Washington. Another bad night for the Falcons. This is kind of domino effect of what happened on night 1 with Michael Penix trying to shore up the defense and not doing a good job of it after getting Penix. So they're one of my losers. No surprise. So the Panthers. If you ask any draft expert, anybody, NFL expert, what the most devalued positions are right now in the National Football League, they would say linebacker and running back. It's according to everyone. So naturally, last night the Carolina Panthers pick a linebacker and a running back. And the running back, they took Brooks. He's coming off an injury. That's a big question. And the linebacker has a wild swing on him. All right, so Falcons, Panthers. Panthers are they're the worst run team right now in the NFL. It's why the Bears fleeced them for the number 1 pick, Caleb Williams, this year. And then the Minnesota Vikings. So they did great Thursday. McCarthy and Turner. Those are 2 very good picks. But on Friday night, it began to sink in just how much they had spent, to move up. 0 picks last night. Not good. Okay, so they've got tackle, guard, cornerback positions to fill. And they got to do it with these low picks. They got 2 6th, 2 7ths, 1 5th. Coach was telling us this. It's really going to be tough for them going forward. So I got them as my other loser. Winners, Ducks, Steelers. Okay, so Peyton Wilson late in the 3rd round out of the 1 The one college team that is the only clean program in the NCAA, NC State, Peyton Wilson, is a major steal. He's a Tomlin guy, great locker room player, and a great immediate impact guy on that Steeler defense. Great pick. And then the second round, Roman Wilson, wide receiver from Michigan. He's going to fit in just well. A little Wilson to Wilson combo this year, boys. That's a great pick for them. And then add in Zach Frazier. They got the center that I thought they would get in the first round. Good one out of West Virginia. Zach. All right. The other winner is the Buffalo Bills. Okay, so I know they got a lot of heat for what they did on Thursday, giving the Chiefs what they wanted. And this could come back to haunt them. What if Xavier Worthy kills them in a playoff game? Can you imagine? Like, it couldn't get any worse. Okay, maybe the Chiefs have this Jedi mind trick over the Bills, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt here because I think it kind of worked out for them. They traded multiple times and landed a slew of picks, okay? That's not something you see very often. It's a very shrewd move by the Bills front office. So I like what they did, and they got the receiver high in the second round. They got Coleman. I think he's going to be really good. And then Cole Bishop, the safety from Utah. A very nice pick there. And then another defensive player in the third round, Carter, the defensive tackle, fill up the middle of that defensive line, the guy from Duke. Duke showing up in the NFL draft. I think they got like 3 or 4 picks last night. The Buffalo Bills are a winner. So they get 5. They have 5 fifth-rounders today, guys. The Bills, 5 fifth round. 2 of them are pretty high. So keep an eye on Buffalo on this Saturday. The Cobra, where the hell have you been? Come on. Having a good draft here. Cobra, show up tonight or today. All right. Chargers are my other winner team. McConkey, the wide receiver. Ladd is a good lad. Andy assures us. He's a good, lunch pail type of guy, just a good hardball guy. And another good hardball guy they got in the third round, Colson, the linebacker. I think it's a little steal there. Former hardball pupil. He's going to be like a perfect ear for him and could turn into a great leader on that defense. Chargers are going to look like they could be a team that be tough to deal with this season. So Chargers. And I'll even throw the Commanders in there. I mean, after all, they had 5 picks last night. 5 picks in those 2 rounds, and they made a pretty good use of them, I think. Newton, the defensive tackle out of Illinois, was a steal at number 36. He could have been a first-rounder easily. And then the guy that a lot of people were talking about, Mikey Sainris, still the cornerback out of Michigan Wolverines, the one that Nick Saban was saying is the best pound-for-pound football player in the entire draft. That got a lot of legs hearing him say that. Very, very good nickel corner. So that's a good pick there. And then the tight end Senate could easily insert Ertz week 1. And then they got a tackle. So they got a tackle late. TCU offensive tackle Coleman. That's a quality pick in a major need position. So very good night, I think, for the Commanders overall. And then they got the Rice wide receiver too, a good slot guy to put in there. McCaffrey to go with Dotson and McLaurin, so he could be a weapon there. The third receiver, and don't forget, Dan Quinn had some good drafts in Atlanta. All right, so Kuiper's best available going into today. 1, T.J. Tampa, the cornerback out of Iowa State. I talked about him a lot last night. He just didn't go for whatever reason. He could go 1 tonight, 1 this afternoon. 2, Cedric Gray, linebacker, Cheatin' Heels. 3, Jaden Hicks, Washington State safety. 4, Jatavion Sanders, Texas tight ends. Could be a sneaky pick there. Jatavion. And then another tight end, Cade Stiver, I think his name, and another Johnny. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. He's a Buckeye tight end. You know him, Cade, the tight end. And then 6 on the Kuiper's best available, Troy Franklin out of Oregon. I'm surprised he didn't go in the second round. If you need a receiver, go for Troy Franklin. He's a burner. He may have some like deep ball tracking issues, but that could be a good pick in the 4th round for them, receiver. We're going to kick things off. The Panthers are on the clock with the 101st pick. Aces Panthers. They've had a horrible draft. Let's see if they continue their terrible picks. And then after them, Seattle at 102, Slicky's Patriots at 103. We had another Patriot fan in there, a newbie. And then, is that Sparkle? Is Sparkle the Patriot fan? And then the Cardinals at 104. And then Bolts' Chargers, 105. There we go. Bolts kind of was wanting a running back. I don't know about that. I don't think that's really a need for them, but all right, so we have all that going today. Don't forget, we have missed the Tom Brady pick coming up today, number 199. Then we have Mr. Irrelevant as well. All right, quarterbacks left. There hasn't been a quarterback since pick 12 back on Thursday night. I mean, we're talking, 88 picks ago. And so the first one that's probably going to go is going to be Spencer Rattler. So look for him to go. I think I called him a 4th rounder in my first video of the NFL draft. Yeah, in my mock draft. I think I called him a 4th rounder. NY man, that was one thing he missed on. He said he would go Friday night. He did not go. I think he goes in the 4th round. The Jets have 3 picks in the 4th round. Okay? Mr. Met finally showed up last night. Will he be there today? That a Super Bowl pick. That's what he said last night. Will the Jets pick Rattler with those extra picks there in the 4th round? You could see him go to the Jets today, boys. But I'm going to predict he goes to the Las Vegas Raiders at pick 112. Okay? Rattler will be a Raider. That's my pick for that, okay? The rest of the QBs left. We got Michael Pratt out of Tulane will probably be the next one. He could go around 4. I think I called him around 4. Keaton Slovis, BYU. Jordan Travis, Florida State, is kind of a developmental guy with a lot of talent. Devin Leary out of Kentucky, I think will go maybe 7th round. And then Joe Milton, remember him? He's pretty good, the guy from Tennessee. I can see him going in the 7th round too, but that's probably going to be about it. So about 6 quarterbacks left, I think, will be picked after the 6 in the first 12. That's just my pick. And then below that, you got Sam Hartman from Notre Dame. I think will be one of the scrap heap picks after the draft is over, as well as Carter Bradley out of South Alabama, and then maybe Jack Plummer from Louisville. Not Jake Plummer, but Jack Plummer. So I think he's going to go. He's going to be one of the scrap heap picks. Probably a couple more too, because there's always some of those guys that were just picked up, just maybe at the very least to come in for some of the like the mini camps. Sometimes they don't even make it to the training camp, but an extra arm in there. All right, coming up, here we go, boys. Trivia will come up after the draft is completed tonight. Okay, so we're going to keep it going with draft trivia. Probably going to do like round 4 through 30. Draft history trivia. I think 30 was the most they ever had. 4 through 30, so kind of be mixed together instead of just one round like we've been doing. And then I think we're going to do, for the first time ever, undrafted free agents rookie trivia. So we'll find some of the names from the past of guys that made teams, did well. Okay, so some of these guys that are picked up on the scrap heap, I'll be also announcing them. I'll be kind of giving you updates. Hopefully Coach John, maybe the Cobra does that sometimes, will give us some updates on those free agent pickups. It's going to happen like immediately after the draft is over. So stick around. Good day for a power walk. Get your food ready. Bolts has got his pizza. I'm going to the Szechuan to get the Szechuan chicken and steamed rice. Keeping a little light tonight. We'll talk about what kind of food. This is a good day to kind of, if you want to take a break from the draft, go out and grab some food. I might do a quick power walk at some point, but I will be coming to you and giving you updates and picks as they are coming, best available. Let's keep it going, guys. This is day 3. All right. This is the final day. Let's make the most of it. It's gonna be a long one. Get a little caffeine in you. All right. And let's roll. Go out. Let's roll. Let's do it. It's gonna be a great day. It's nice and cloudy, which is kind of a little rainy, which I was hoping for. And so here we go. All right, draft day 3. Keep the party going. We'll wrap it up tonight. Jets, Jets. Thanks, guys.